LA Lakers host the Golden State Warriors, y'all. This is the NBA playoff game 6. If you love this game like how I love this game, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. So if as soon as I put up any video, you'll be first to be notified. This game started out while you could see the intent in the LA Lakers. Know that they don't want to go back to Golden State. And maybe some of these other guys out there need to take note. This is what the king does. LeBron James decided his mind. I bet he had to talk with his team. Be like, yo, we're not going back over there because if we go back over there, if we go back to Golden State, them guys are gonna beat us. So you know what? Let's close them out tonight, and so we can get a couple of days before we go meet Denver, and that's exactly what they do. The season started out bad for LA Lakers. They were like 2-10 at the start of the regular season, but they plodded along and carried on, and when it came on to trade day, they got rid of a few. What would they say? Dead weight or Westbrook. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't say that at all, should I? But yeah, they got rid of a few, dead weights, got in a few guys that had a winning mentality and wanted to win. In this game, it was one of them nights where you look and you say, Steph Curry needed help. There is nothing about their old or whatever. Guys just needed to step up. And Steph did what Steph done. He ended the game with, I think he ended up with 30 points in the game. Klay Thompson, I don't even know what happened to him. He had a lot to say in game 4, but it didn't turn up. Draymond Green didn't turn up at all. Where's them guys when Steph need them? So in this game, LeBron James had 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. So he's like 1-on-1 away from a triple-double. Anthony Davis, he had 17 points, 20 rebounds, and the man of the night, someone who I thought that, yeah, you know what, I'm going to play. I'm going to be part of this big 3, big 4, or whatever they want to call it. But he's like, I'm going to be part of this. Austin Reeves, y'all. Everybody going to remember his name. Austin Reeves. This kid hit the ground running at LA Lakers, and he just didn't look back, and he just kept on improving and improving and improving. Yeah, he had a few nights where we kind of slacked off, but from what I've noticed him playing, when they need him, he step up whenever they need him. And he ended the game with 23 points. And he hit that, 54-footer from near the halfway line at the end of the first half. So that was what it is. First half, it was like back and forth, back and forth. Golden State, they stuck with it and stuck with it and stuck with it. But come second half, the Lakers just kept on pulling away. The defense was good, but you wouldn't say much for the defense because if it just looked like the rest of the guys, other than Steph Curry, just gave up and be like, oh, we're not going to win this, so we're not even going to try. Steph Curry ended the game with 32 points. He was like, he missed 10 of 14 3-pointers. He tried, but he got his points. And I don't know, Klay Thompson, he missed 10 of his 12 3-pointers. So between him and Steph, they conjured up 10 for 36 in 3-pointers, which is not good compared to their standards at all, at all, at all. So, what's this? Divincio, I can't pronounce his name. Dante for the LA Lakers, he ended up with 16 points in the game. There was nobody that could, guard no one on the LA Lakers. Draymond Green was disappointed. it was disappointed. And Steve Kerr, you sit and you say, is this going to be the last of this dynasty? Is this going to be the last of these guys? We know some of them guys are going to be gone. We know some of them guys need to go from the Golden State, because there's when you got people in the dressing room that are not on board or not with the team, then they're just gonna bring down the whole dynamics of the team. You need a team that's together, a core of guys that are together. Another guy that came in after the break for LA Lakers, D'Angelo Russell. He scored 19 points in his game. He's steadily, remember the first couple of games, he didn't really score much, but he's gotten into the groove of things, and he started getting around with the guys, and he's averaging a steady 15 points a game, which, when you got guys that are role players, I wouldn't say that he's a role player. I say that he's one of them scorers. And maybe Schroeder would have scored a lot more, but, he got ejected out of the game with a second technical for, his little back and forth with him and who was it? Green. Him and Draymond Green had a little back and forth. So that's one of the reasons where maybe the game would have gone differently, but you never know. Schroeder is a big part of it. So here we got Draymond Green had 9 points. Steph had 32 points in the game. Peyton had 4. Thompson ended with 8. Wiggins 6. Looney 9. DaVincio, he plays for the Warriors. He had 16 points in the game. Poole 7, Moody 6. All of these guys that were needed didn't turn up for Steph at all. They needed to turn up. And on the LA Lakers side, we had Davis at 17 points, Reeves 23 points, LeBron 30. Russell 19. Schroeder only had 3 points, but like we said, he got ejected out of the game, so he probably would have scored more. Hachiruma, he had 9 points. LA Lakers, they had a core of guys that turned up. Walker, he had 3 points. So these guys turned up to help, some of the with the load, but LeBron James said, you know what, I'm gonna take this team, I'm gonna show you what we do. This is what experienced competitors do. I'm gonna show you what we do. I'm gonna bear most of the load. I'm gonna be on defensive. In the fourth quarter, you could see that LeBron James had nothing left in the tank. You could see that he gave it all in this game because he was not prepared to go back to Golden State. He was not prepared to go over there to go battle it out with them guys on their home court. So he set the tempo from the first tip off. He set the tempo where he was backing people down. He was rebounding. He was, throwing past. One of the time he came down the court and, gave everybody a little clip of the Showtime Lakers back in the day. So this is where it's at. So other superstars, me personally, think a lot of these superstars need to be, taking notes. If you want to be a superstar, and then we're talking about young players, seasoned players like James Harden and all them other guys that didn't do what they're supposed to do. Kevin Durant, didn't do what they do in a critical game like this. They should know that this is what you do when you come on to a thing like this. But now Kevin Durant's gone. Then it's Game 7 on Sunday for James Harden, Joel Embiid, while they take on Celtics. And they're back home at Celtic. Celtic is not going to play at all. So this is what it is, man. When you come on to a game like this, you gotta close them out. You know, hats off. I mean, crown off to LeBron James. Showing why he's the king. So until next time, peace.